St Pancras International is the jewel in the crown of an heroic engineering achievement. But High Speed 1 has always been more than a railway. As the high-speed line weaves its magical swathe through the heart of London and the Garden of England, it will help transform the lives of millions who may not even take the train. In bringing new life to the urban fabric of London and North Kent, High Speed 1 is empowering regeneration that's worth twice as much as the cost of building the railway. From the very beginning, High Speed 1 was driven by a desire to create a strong legacy. 17 minutes from St Pancras and you arrive at Ebbsfleet International, a station that's going to be at the heart of an entirely new, green and vibrant community.
The key for us here is the scale of the opportunity. Just behind us is the site of Ebbsfleet International Station. Right in the heart of Ebbsfleet Valley, there's 1,035 acres of land. That transport connectivity really enables us to rethink the lifestyle that people want to live in the 21st century. It's part of a much bigger and thriving, connected community. So it's about London, it's about Paris, it's about Brussels, it's about stitching together all of these things in a way that simply wasn't possible before High Speed 1 existed. The story of the Ebbsfleet Landmark project is one of a whole range of things that we need to do to create a place of cultural richness, of interest and excitement. It's a landmark that will look to London, to Kent and of course across into Europe, and has international importance. There's an opportunity to put that marker down, to say we're serious about creating this new community and about bringing cultural richness to it, and here's our first step on that journey. If you were to try and imagine what this place might be like, you think of Maida Vale or Notting Hill, places that have strong communities, distinct identities, that are desirable, attractive places to live, will bring new jobs, will bring homes, will bring people into the area who previously never thought of moving here. The real driver for change here is High Speed 1. That transport connectivity really enables us to rethink the opportunities presented by this site. I've been engaged in the project for 8 years and it's so exciting now. We used to drive down and point at an empty valley and say the rail line's going to run through there. Nobody would believe it, but it's here. This place is changing, and it's changing fast, and it's changing now.
High Speed 1 is not just about international travel. In 2009, the new domestic high-speed service will transform the geography of the southeast.
The English invented the train, and the train and the railway network was part of Victorian Britain. And if you look at the development of this country, it's intimately linked with the development of the railway. And here we have another example where a new link will regenerate a region. The new train that you see, the Hitachi Class 395 train, will slash journey times. They're capable of doing 140 miles an hour. Effectively, it shrinks Kent nearer to London. And we think the new environment on the train, which will be comfortable, will be air-conditioned, will be quiet, will attract people out of their cars. And in that way, their carbon footprint reduces. And overall, that's our contribution to helping reduce the carbon footprint in London and the South East. We're delighted with the way in which the planners have concentrated on brownfield sites. Towns like Ashford, that are already well on the map, will grow significantly as a result of this railway. And the regeneration of Kent will all be because of the high-speed railway link. And this will be a historic moment. Go back to Victorian times, look at the railway map, look how the geography of this country developed around the railway. This is going to happen again in Kent. And I think that will give people an appetite for high-speed trains. Why not look at having a new high-speed link between London and the north? Why not re-energise the whole debate about high-speed services in the UK?
High Speed 1 was instrumental in securing the Olympic Games for London. But for Stratford, the true benefits will go much deeper.
This is the East End. We're very proud of what we are. We're very proud of who we are. We're proud of our population. It's young, it's dynamic, it's diverse. We want to keep that, but we want to keep it in the context of people having jobs as well. The Olympics are going to be in the heart of London. They're not going to be sitting outside somewhere. They're going to be right in the heart of where the action is in London. If you look in the distance, you see the city, and over there to the south, you see Canary Wharf. And what we see is a triangle here, and this whole area was ready and right for redevelopment. Now, the Olympics are particularly developing this area, but the development was taking place already. Transport, if you build it, they will come. You build the transport links and people can get here. That could transform this from being an area where we're sucking money in from the public bus to an area which can generate money and generate opportunity and hope. In this area, in Newham, we have 18,000 people who have never ever worked. We need to get those people into work, we need to get them aspiring. The kids who don't work are the kids whose parents don't work. As a result of the campaign we had to get the railways here, as a result of the building of the railways, we've now got Stratford City, which is a shopping centre the size of Bluewater, coming right here. So we're looking at 20,000 new jobs. That's the challenge for us, is to take the opportunity that the station and the regional station have brought here and transform that into something which will change people's lives.
And so we return to St Pancras International, not only a cathedral of transport, but the cornerstone of a development that will change the very fabric of London.
It's been one of London's best kept secrets. There is nothing like it in any other Western capital city. 67 acres right in central London is just an extraordinary opportunity. Channel Tunnel rail link coming into St Pancras has basically been the reason why this land has been kept for development. Well, it's not just a big development, it's the content that's in it as well. The Central St Martin's School of Art and Design are coming up here, 5,500 art and design students. We're going to have a children's museum, we've got theatres, bars, music venues, 250 shops, 20 new streets, 10 new major public spaces for London, 25,000 people working here and 4,500 people living here. This is where we are going to set the scene for the next 50 years of development in the UK. It's going to have tremendous impact socially, economically and environmentally. We will be doing things on this site environmentally that just haven't been done in London before, that is just going to make it the most exciting place in London. Well, I think High Speed 1 opening on the 14th of November is going to open lots of people's eyes as to what this place is. It is going to be the most accessible place in London by public transport. In fact, it's the most accessible place in the Western Hemisphere by public transport. And I want people to think the rest of London is just an extension to King's Cross.
High Speed 1 is bringing huge transformation. The scale of what we've been able to achieve on the back of High Speed 1 is phenomenal. The numbers are huge. The original projections were that High Speed 1 would generate £500 million worth of investment in regeneration up and down the line. We've been able to unlock 20 times that much. High Speed 1 has made the Thames Gateway possible, it's made the Olympics possible, and it's transformed the geography of Kent. We're celebrating a fantastic engineering achievement. But High Speed 1 is transforming opportunities, it's changing lives. So the story's just beginning.